Woo, got me some breakfast. New rod to play with. One of the new Pro Flexes. Looks nice. Yeah, got me a toasty and a coffee. Fishing stuff. Bike. One rod. I'm gonna do a quick couple hours today. Just gonna really look for some smaller perch. See if I find some numbers. Test out the rod and yeah, never know, might find something decent. Well, first fish, wasn't really expecting that. Well, not bad little perch. I was casting that far bank. It's a bit slack at the current because racing through here. And just got the lure over the sort of branch so it could hold in the slack, and yeah, got a lovely little perch on jika rig and one of my soft plastic lures. Absolutely gorgeous little perch. Yeah, I made my own jika rigs. Wow. I got these little weights off Dan Sales, little tungsten ones, and what am I doing here? Yep, right, there we go. Yeah, I got these little weights off Dan Sales, and what I did with my pliers helps to have little ones with the split ring pliers, the point on. You can actually get in there with the pliers and bend the hook eye open and slide the weight on and shut it again. And that is, as far as finesse jika rig goes, as far as finesse goes, that's the smallest presentation I think I can get on with a jika rig. And you've got the advantages are got a line tied directly to the weight, so you've got all that articulation, lure free moving, so it drops completely vertical. These are my own plastics I make, ultra soft, so you've got the most crazy action. But the other thing I do is I make them float, put a bit of stuff in with the plastic to make them float a bit. So I'll bring that across the bottom, it'll sort of go horizontally, the weight bounce along the bottom, and then I'll pause it, and then that'll just waft up, and sometimes that's absolutely irresistible for the fish. But yeah, that's it. First cast in that bit of slack water for fish. See if we can get another one. Like I say, I'm fishing 6-pound fluorocarbon straight through, and yeah, I'm playing with new tsurinoya Pro Flex. So, this is a medium light, I think. Yes, medium light. 4 to 15 gram casting weight. Rated. It's a bit heavier, which is quite nice when you're fishing stuff like, well, this is a perfect example. I'm fishing across the current and I'm fishing in a snag over there. Maybe I could go up a little bit with the line, but I find this Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon is so strong. It really is. The abrasion resistance is great when that line was dragging across the tree branches and whatever. Yeah, I'm fishing on the using the Dara Alphas 2020 model. Perfect combination. Let's have another cast, see if I can't get another fish out of that snag over there. I'm just pitching it. Yeah, that's straight in that snag. Just bouncing up and down on that branch. I pulled it over the first couple of branches, now I'm letting it drop down again a bit deeper into the snag. Sim didn't live in a house really, I could just fish out the window. Maybe it's just that one fish in there. I'll have a little flick a bit further along. Oh, do I have a bite? This is yeah, I really love this kind of style of fishing. It really makes me think I'm a bit American or something. You don't often get people over here sort of targeting the slacks like this. And the problem is, I should have texposed that soft plastic. Now I'm hooked on a branch. Couple little pings, pull in the right direction, it just pops off. I might have disturbed the fish if there was any more down there. But yeah, what I was on about that, texposing, got your weedless rig, and you just pop that hook point in plastic so it's completely weedless now. The advantage of it being that weedless, the advantages of being that weedless, but when the fish grabs it, you do really have to strike and set the hook for that point to come out of that bit of plastic, if you know what I mean. Well, I think it was just that one in that slack. Or I might, like I said, I could have disturbed if there was any more in there. I just pulled the whole snag half out of the water, so could have disturbed them there. It's a bit awkward to get what I'm doing on the GoPro, but I'm trying to keep the rod up real high so the line's not dragging in that current and pulling the lure down the stream and making it look sort of unnatural. Let's get one right tight in that corner. This is where I think the advantage of having a bait casting combo really comes in, because the accuracy, I really need the accuracy casting just in between them particular branches over there, and I couldn't do this with a fixed spool reel, no way, and not to engage the spool straight away, so as soon as that lure hits the water I'm in contact with it. A little bit of a bird's nest. There really are some beautiful spots around here. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, and again. Oh. I was just about to say, what a lovely quiet area I found. One of the tributaries to the river. Haven't been up here in years. Oh, my belly grumbling. I wonder if they might have been smaller perch nipping at the tail of this lure. I've got respectively quite a small hook on it. I sort of tend to like fishing this sort of bit smaller hook size. I find I just get hung up less, caught on snags less, and I'm well experienced when it comes to feeding the fish, letting them eat, getting them up and then striking. Normally doesn't bother me on the I don't feel like I lose any massive fish because of it. I don't mind if the small ones nipping at the tail and can't get the hook, because that was almost really bad. It just goes to show, look, any problem with making these real soft lures is the tails are quite delicate. But that could have been a really bad bird's nest, where I've always had my thumb hovering over the spool. As soon as I heard that hit the bush, I bang, I stopped it straight away. Yeah, well, as you see, I just cast out again. I haven't changed the lure, even though it's missing the paddle tail, because sometimes it's worth a chuck with if you're using a paddle tail. Sometimes it might just be a bit too aggressive. So instead of switching over to a pintail, I've just made my own. Well, that bush has just made its own pintail. I still have a few more fan casts in this spot before I change back. But if I have a few bites on this, they might show they might want that subtler action a bit more. It's all about experimenting when you do fishing. There's never any particular right or wrong way, lure choice, colours. You know, you could use could be crystal clear water, and like a bright pink would be working better than a natural colour. It's just you never do know. I think it's a bit more important the lure being in front of the fish rather than the colour anyway. Sort of luck. Yeah, I'm switching over now. Hell, I might as well show you what's in the bag. At least what lures I got made up. A few of you have been asking about net. That one I got with me is one of the Daiwa net handles. They're 5.9 metres, or advertises 6 metres, depends where you look. And this Spro head on it. It's a nice deep dish. Yeah. As you can see, I've been making some lures. Nice clear ones. A lot of glitter in there. Just having a play really. I switched something a bit. Well, I'm gonna see if I can switch to something a bit smaller with this hook. I don't know if it's too big or not. Ah, stinging next to me. Now, the great thing about making your own lures is that doesn't go to waste. I can go home and remount that and yeah, reuse it. It's quite good. Hook's a little big, but I might get away with it. Yeah, I'll get away with that probably. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that action is killer. We had another fish on that. Oh, this time it was on yeah, smaller shed. Work coming from this little snag just down there. There she goes. Hopefully there's a few more fish in that little snag. Another small little perch come out of that snag. I just switched over to this bigger worm. See if there's something in there that'll hit the bigger lure. Hey. Oh, a little bit of a better perch. It's pretty much average size, but he wanted the worm. As you can see, he's trying to actually digest it right now. Look, he's unhooked, but he won't let go of that worm, that tail. There we are. Just goes to show they're all greedy. That bigger lure won't put off the smaller fish. This is great fun. So yeah, I'm fishing that. Is that the bomb? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, I thought that was the that was my bad. I thought that was the bottom for a second. I would have set the hook. Yeah, like same with the shad. It's important that I'm exposing that worm, because I'm fishing in them snags and I want that weedless, so I don't get hooked up on the branches. But what I'm doing is casting out, letting it sink to the bottom, and on this jika rig I'm just ever so slightly jiggling the line, the slack line, which will just be wafting that worm around on the bottom, but without moving it too much. And then I'll put it forward a couple of inches and then do the same, and then you'll feel the perch just absolutely annihilate off the bottom. They've got a bite. He's let go of it, so what I've done is, yeah, that was a fish had grabbed it. I didn't strike, I was waiting for him to hold on to a bit longer. There's one on it now. Now he's let go again. I'm really just waiting a second or two when the fish have got it, so they've really got it in their mouth before I set the hook. Because with a bigger lure, you really want the whole lure in their mouth before you set the hook, to get that hook point just in the corner of its mouth. It's another great thing with fishing weedless. You can really let them fish take the lure in, and when you set the hook, that hook point will just get them in the corner of the mouth, so you don't deep hook them. Sorry it's so loud here, I'm fishing on the edge of the road, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me well enough. Right, here's the I'll switch over to the exact same jika rig, slightly bigger hook and that heavier weight. So I'm just gonna cut this off. Line. I want to thread the line through the weight and tie it so it's at that angle, vertical, to give me the articulation and the movement I want. I'm just tying a simple blood knot, 5-6 turns. It's quick and easy. It says that, we can't even get the line through the loop. My fingers are pretty cold. It's a bit chilly out today, but there we are. Wet the line a bit. Trim the tag off. And then I'm just going to steal that lure. To rig it. to rig it, going hook through the nose to the bend of the hook. This is coming out the bottom side of the lure right now. Slide that up. 180-degree turn, then lining the hook up with where I wanted to come out the plastic, bending it over, straight through the centre, popping that hook point out, so that's popped out, and then just poking that in a plastic, so that's completely weedless. Ooh. Well, that was close. It's just pulling off. It's getting a bit dark now. I reckon this might be the last perch of the day. Not a bad one. I think the best one of the day. Little chunker. No way you're going to be able to see that. It's a bit dark out here, but that fish fell to the jika rig as well, with a little drag and drop worm on there. Gorgeous fish. Now, can't really argue. I'm just going to get a quick picture. Yeah, I can't really argue with a nice little fish like that to end the day. This rod is so sensitive. I'm so shocked, really. I wasn't quite expecting it to I wasn't quite expecting it to be as sensitive as it is with yeah, but this is like 6 pound fluorocarbon. It's just when a fish hits it, it's like there's braid on there, really. It feels like there's no stretch. The rod just thumps. I keep getting caught out. I keep getting a really big fish hitting the lure, but yeah. I don't know if maybe the way the jika rig sort of where the lure it's attached to the weight, but it's sort of not. I don't know if when the fish are hitting it, the weight's still on the bottom, so I'm getting the full maybe sensitivity of the fish bite. I can't really work it out, but yeah, fish don't half feel like they're just absolutely whacking it. I'm really loving it. And I couldn't get away with fishing any lighter, doing what I'm doing, but targeting the slacks. You still put up a good scrap on this rod. Can't just completely bully them in. It's quite funny. People can't see me, so they're looking at my bike.
Are you alright, buddy?
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, I thought someone just left the bike.
Yeah. Well, that was funny. That guy was trying to steal my bike. Good old Oxford, eh? Right, I think that's what she wrote. That's going to be the end of the video. I'm just gonna go home now. How'd you like my tsurinoya hat? Yeah, it was a fun day. I had a few fish. Nothing massive, but great fun. Definitely tested out that ProFlex, and I'm really blown away by, like I said, the sensitivity of it. It's amazing. It's going to be a bit of a shorter video than the last few, which some of you will probably appreciate. I couldn't sit there that long listening to me. But yeah, it's a good laugh. And yesterday we went down and well, went up and met Jamie Needham, the guy who is running Needham Specialist Tackle, I believe he's called, and he's the guy that's importing all the tsurinoya rods, and he's such a genuine nice guy. He's quite young, like got a real great attitude, and well, doing something that no one else seemed to wanted to do, and importing the stuff I seem to, I can't get over how sort of what I like, and can't get over like the price and everything. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm not like sponsored or anything by him. I don't get paid or don't sort of get really any benefits promoting him, but I'll always see if I can help him out. I truly believe in all the tack I use. I won't tell you I like it if I don't, sort of thing. And yeah, I'd love to help him out with his some what's the right word? I'd love to help him out with some of you guys' sort of business. If you're ever interested, you're always forever asking what rods and reels and stuff I'm using. Yeah, great fun. Anyway, yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a like and all that fun stuff, and if you haven't subscribed, give me a subscribe, and I'll can't wait to make the next video for you guys. Right, catch you later.